Welcome to Life Science Today, your source for stories, insights, and trends across the life science industry. I'm your host, Dr. Noah Goodson. This week, case closed on patents, Alzheimer's data, generic approvals, and expanded approvals. The views expressed on Life Science Today are those of the host and guests. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions of any organizations with which they are affiliated. A major patent lawsuit has been settled between Alexion, the rare disease arm of AstraZeneca, and Chugai Pharmaceuticals. Under the terms of the agreement, AZ will pay a single payment of $775 million to settle the dispute of patent infringement of the approved drug Alzheimer's. The case involves suits going back to 2018 in both Japan and then the US over alleged patent infringement across multiple patents. The terms of the agreement see all suits fully resolved, but at the $750 million price tag. Alzheimer's itself brought in more than $1 billion in revenue in 2020 and was worth north of $1.5 billion in 2021. While this is a setback in the net profitability of the therapy, it's still being studied for additional indications and may continue to expand the accessible population. Biogen has published some long-term data from their Alzheimer's therapy Aduhelm. The major controversy around the approval was that while the therapy showed a decrease in the buildup of amyloid plaques, they did not show a shift in disease symptoms. This newly published clinical study data show that Aduhelm does act against key Alzheimer's markers, and there was one clinically relevant data point at 78 weeks showing decreased cognitive decline. But one data point across a 128-week study is far from a roaring success. Biogen will continue to move forward with long-term trials, but at this point it seems unlikely the pricey treatment with questionable clinical outcomes will take off to a mega blockbuster. That leaves an open market for the next round of potential therapies, notably Eli Lilly's donanemab. Mylan Pharmaceuticals, a Viatris subsidiary, has received FDA approval for Brania. The drug-device combination is a generic version of AstraZeneca's asthma and COPD therapy, Symbicort. To picture the therapy, this is a fairly standard-looking asthma inhaler. AstraZeneca's version has an actuation counter on top. It's not clear if the generic will share this cool feature, but for those living with COPD or asthma, this will open new routes to more affordable medications. Viatris owns a wide range of recognized brands, and it's likely to be successful in commercialization and competition in this space. This all bodes well for the future of Brania, but may mark the beginning of a slow decline in the $2.5+ billion a year AstraZeneca sees in revenue from Symbicort. To say that AbbVie has been successful in immune-related therapies would be, well, it's just a massive understatement. Not only do they have Humira, the most successful medication of all time financially, they're seeing growth across a wide portfolio, resulting in a 22.7% increase in revenue in 2021. Last year, one of their up-and-coming medications, Rinvoq, saw a 100% increase in sales to $1.65 billion for the treatment of rheumatoid arthritis. In January, Rinvoq saw approval to treat moderate to severe atopic dermatitis. Last week, the potential expanded when the FDA granted approval to treat ulcerative colitis. Based on these approvals, AbbVie is predicting $7.5 billion a year from this therapy by 2025. Now, that's no Humira, but then nothing is. Thanks for joining me for Life Science Today, your source for stories, insights, and trends across the life science industry. Learn more at lifesciencetodaypodcast.com. If you like what you hear, please tell a friend. Once again, I'm Dr. Noah Goodson. I'll see you next week.